$500 king size bed.
Too good to be true? Let's find out.
So today, just as James and I said, we have got a $500 Amazon mattress to check out. This is the Avenco. They have a bunch of different mattresses on Amazon. This one in particular is their 10-inch memory foam model. So let's get into it. Let's see, it is Sturdy Pure US certified, so that's great. The foam in here doesn't have any harmful chemicals or anything like that. It is all certified. It says cooler sleeping, pressure relief. It has 10-year support, so I'm assuming that means a 10-year warranty. And then also through Amazon, you've got the 30-day trial kind of return period, which is really great. With Amazon, you've also got free shipping. So really good things on here. This is definitely a very popular bed. You can see $509, pretty awesome. It's got lots of reviews and lots of different things going on. Lots of 4.5 star reviews, so that's awesome.
But what makes this bed unique is actually that it has a removable cover. There's an actual removable zipper here on the side. So it's really easy to clean the cover, and that's pretty rare to find on these lower end mattresses. Normally the cover you cannot remove, and I really like that. And the second thing is this is actually one of the firmest memory foam beds we've tried. Again, we have our 15-pound kettlebell, and you can see right here, it just goes clunk. So as you can tell, it's very firm. I would say down here on the scale, it's probably like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. What do you think, babe?
I would give it like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so she thought this was too firm, and we'll talk about that later on down in the video, but let's get into the next step.
So one thing to take note of is that even though this is a super firm bed and you don't really sink in much laying on it, the edge retention's not great because this is an all memory foam bed. So you're gonna notice it does really cave in when I sit down on the edge. It comes back to life pretty quickly. It is a very firm foam. Don't let that mislead you. It's just because it's memory foam, there's not much support around the edges. However, when you actually lay on this bed, I don't really feel that I sink in much. So me as a stomach and side sleeper, this has not been the greatest for me just because it's not super comfortable. It doesn't like contour my body very well. I don't feel like I sink in. But if you're someone like James who is a back sleeper, then you might really love this. This is very firm. I don't feel like I really sink into this bed at all. Like I really have to put my weight into it for my hand to sink into this. So this is just something to think about. I was joking last night, like out of a 10-point scale, I would call this thing an 11. It is very, very firm.
Now, one of the reasons why I think this is really firm is because it's easier to make a mattress softer, right, than to make a mattress firmer. So I think it's better to start off firmer. You can add a topper, or in our case, we have a mattress pad that we'll put in the link below. But you can make a bed softer, and it'll actually get soft over time. Definitely check these out. This is an Amazon Basics mattress pad. I was really impressed with the quality of this for the price. There's also toppers and things like that that can make your bed softer, so definitely check those out in the description as well. When we unboxed this thing, it was super easy. It inflated in just minutes. It was just like one big instant, expansion. It didn't have any weird off-gassing smells or weird, VOCs. We open a lot of mattresses, and sometimes that's really off-putting, but not with this one. And my second favorite thing is that again, like I said, the cover is removable. It's a really nice knit cover. And so sometimes it's hard to find a good cheap mattress with a nice cover that you can remove. Also, I think it's really, really firm because when I look on Amazon, there's 5 layers. It has the knit on top, the gel memory foam second, and then there's this comfort foam, which I think is firm, and then 2 layers of this airflow wave-shaped support foam. So this is a very dense foam overall. And if we compare it to things like Nectar, Tuft and Needle, it's probably more firm than those. So if you love the memory foam feel, but with a lot of support and firmness, this is the one for you. And like I said, for me, I personally like this bed. I think it fits my sleeping style, and I'm larger, and I like firmer beds. Most guys prefer firm beds, but I think for you, she is like, this is way too firm. Most girls, they don't prefer the firmer beds. What else do you have to say? Was it just anything else about it?
No, I mean, I think it's well made. It seems like sturdy. It has the nice cover, like you said, all those things. It's nice that you can get it off of Amazon. It makes it super easy, shipping, all that stuff. It's great. And just like James said earlier too, it's a lot easier to make a really firm bed a little softer with things like mattress pads. So if you think you might like a firm bed, maybe check this one out. And worst case scenario, you can get a little topper to put on it, which we've reviewed a ton of those. Toppers could be like a lifesaver. I feel like there's nothing worse than a memory foam bed that you just like sink into and there's no support. So I don't know, I would almost rather have this, and then I could throw a topper on top of it and save the day.
And if for me, I would want to look into their hybrid beds that Avenco makes. I think hybrid beds offer a great balance for his and her sides. And so I would think maybe check out those as well. So I'm going to put links in the description for those because I think those will give you more balance and more life over just maybe 4 or 5 years.
And we do have a ton of videos on different Amazon beds. So if you want to compare, contrast, go ahead and check those out by clicking right over here. Click over to here to see other sleeping gadget videos, and click right here to subscribe before you go. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. You went bite.
Bye.
$500 king bed.
Too good to be true? Let's find out.
I can't.
Too good to be true? Let's find out.
You look so dumb.